An island full of penguins just got taxed? You heard that right. This is one of the weirdest wildlife headlines of the year. Welcome back to Fast Animal Facts. Today we're heading to a frozen, forgotten island region where humans rarely, if ever, set foot. Yet somehow it ended up in the middle of a global trade war. Heard Island and McDonald Islands are two remote Australian islands located 2,485 miles southwest of Perth. They're among the most inaccessible places on Earth. Getting there? It takes a 2-week boat trip through rough Antarctic waters. The landscape is otherworldly, covered in glaciers and dominated by Big Ben, Australia's only active volcano. Together, they make up one of the last truly untouched ecosystems on the planet. These islands are listed as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, with no invasive species, no roads, and no permanent human presence. Instead, they're ruled by animals. Heard and McDonald Islands are a haven for wildlife. The islands are teeming with animals perfectly adapted to their harsh, icy conditions. They're home to king penguins, which don't build nests. Instead, they keep their egg on top of their feet under a flap of skin called a brood pouch. Both parents take turns incubating it for nearly 2 months. But they're not the only penguins here. Macaroni penguins, with their flamboyant yellow crests and striking red bills, are the most abundant penguin species in the region, representing approximately 21% of the global population. There are also eastern rockhopper penguins, one of the smallest crested species, known for their yellow feathers and fiery red eyes. Around 10,000 pairs live in the region, using their strong legs to scale steep rocky cliffs. Then there are gentoo penguins, sleek, agile and easily recognized by their vibrant orange bills. Known as the all-rounders of the Southern Ocean, they're skilled hunters that rely heavily on krill. These penguins also share the beaches with southern elephant seals, some weighing over 8,800 pounds. You'll also find fur seals, giant petrels and several species of albatross. You'd think a place this isolated wouldn't make the news. But in April 2025, this silent animal kingdom made global headlines. And not because of its penguins. The US government released a list of new tariffs targeting Australian goods, and somehow Heard and McDonald Islands made the list. These uninhabited glacier-covered islands, with no economy, no exports and no people, were officially hit with a 10% tariff. The inclusion was part of a blanket listing of Australian territories, alongside places like Christmas Island and the Cocos Keeling Islands. But Heard Island hasn't had a visitor since 2016, and the neighbouring McDonald Islands. Even fewer people have ever set foot there. Despite the odd bureaucratic blunder, this spotlight reminded the world of how rare and valuable places like Heard and McDonald Islands really are. Its ecosystem is untouched by invasive plants or animals. There are no buildings, no pollution and no tourists. Just penguins, seals, birds and an active volcano thriving far from human reach. Thanks for joining us on this incredible journey to one of the world's most remote and untouched corners. If you enjoyed learning about these untamed islands and their fascinating wildlife, don't forget to hit that like button, share the video with fellow animal lovers, and subscribe to Fast Animal Facts for more amazing stories from the world's most remote places. Stay curious, and we'll see you in the next video.